Hello and welcome to your core session for today. So we're going to do 4 exercises and we're going to do 30 seconds each of those 4 exercises, and we're going to do 3 rounds of the 4 exercises. So it's going to take around 15 minutes. We're going to start off with a simple exercise called the plank, which you may have done before. There's some variations here, so I'm just going to give you some options. You can either go into a full plank, which is with your legs straight, hands underneath the shoulders, keeping a nice straight line through the body, or we can go onto the knees, cross the ankles, and again keeping a straight line through the body, or we can place our feet on the floor. So those are your options. We're going to pick our option. We're going to hold it for 30 seconds. So choose which one you think you can hold. We're going to go into that plank position and keep breathing, making sure the hands are underneath the shoulders, keeping a little bit of bend in the elbows so we're not locking out through the elbows. We've got some engagement in there. Looking down at the floor so that your neck isn't arched. Keep breathing and holding. And we've only got a few seconds left. Okay, so release down. And then the next exercise we're going to go into is a windscreen wiper. So we're going to lie on our backs. And we've got a couple of options here as well. So I'll just show you the options. Lie down with your feet flat on the ground. And we can either bring our legs up above us and we're going to drop the legs down in a straight line from side to side. Or if that's too much and if you feel it's pulling on your back, you can bend the knees and go from side to side. There shouldn't be any sharp pain here in the back. If there is, you want to bend your knees. So we're going to do 30 seconds here again. So either leg straight to the side, trying to keep the upper body facing towards the ceiling and remembering to breathe here. You can breathe in when you come up to the center, breathe out to the side, breathe into the center and out to the side. Only a few seconds left, so we'll go down to drop to the last side, back up to the center, bend the knees and place the feet on the floor. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to do is mountain climbers. So again, we're going to come into that plank position. Like this, and then we're going to bring the knees in between the hands, okay? If you can do 20 seconds, then I'll tell you when 20 seconds is. You can always drop down and have a little rest. We've done 10 so far. And now we're halfway through. And we've got 10 left. Keep breathing. And then releasing down. Well done. Okay, last exercise we're going to do is a crunch. So we're just going to come back onto our backs again. Feet flat on the floor. Take some breaths into the belly, feeling it expand just to release any tension there. So breathing in and then breathing out. Breathe in. You can place your hands on your tummy if you want. Just feel that expansion and then breathe out. And then one last one. And breathe out. And then we're going to go into our crunch. So for the crunch, we're thinking about moving from the core. So we're trying not to pull on the head or the neck. We're thinking about lifting up from the core. So we're going to do 30 seconds. If you want, you can have your hands at the temples or you can have your hands by the side. The important thing is not to be pulling on the neck. So moving from that midpoint, we're halfway through. Nearly there. And release down. Okay. So we're going to go back into the second round now. So back into the plank. Breathing in and out. Remember, you can modify this plank if you need to. Breathing in and out, nice deep breath. Spreading the fingers out and pressing through the pads of the fingers just to kind of engage through the shoulders a little bit more. And then we'll release down and coming onto our backs for the windscreen wipers. Okay, you can change as well. If you felt like that was too much for you last time, you can always change or modify the second round. Breathing into the center and breathing out as you drop the legs to the side. Breathing in, breathing out. You can even change halfway through the exercise if you want to. And dropping down to the side, back to the center, and then placing the feet on the floor. Okay, so we're going to go into our mountain climbers next. So just finding that plank position, nice straight line through the body, and then bringing the knees in between the hands. Keep breathing. Spreading the weight through the fingertips, looking down at the mat. Nearly there. Got 5 more seconds. Keep going. And then releasing down. Well done. Okay, so final exercise before our last round is going to be our crunch. So we can come onto our backs. We're going to do those 3 deep breaths again just to release through the stomach. So we're going to breathe in, feel the belly rise, and breathe out. Let it release down. Breathing in and release down. Breathing in and release down. Well done. Okay, so crunch. Feet flat on the floor. And then just lifting from the core. It doesn't need to be a big movement, this, to feel some activation in the core. When you get past a certain point with a crunch, you're not actually engaging through the core anymore. So that little movement, making sure that you're not pulling on the neck or trying to haul the shoulders up. Just one more and then release down. Okay, so the last round, we're going to go into our plank. So choose whichever version you think is right for you. So coming up into that position, and by this 3rd round now, you might need to modify, and that's fine. So looking down at the floor, pressing through the fingertips, keeping that straight line through the body. If you start to sink down, just think about lifting through the core again. Or you can drop your knees down if you need to. We've got 10 seconds left. Keep breathing. And then we're going to release down. Well done. So next exercise we're doing is our windscreen wipers. And then as we breathe out, we drop the legs to the side, breathing in up to the top, breathing out. In, out. Remember, you can bend the knees if you need to. Got a few seconds left. We'll just drop to this side and then back to the center, and then placing the feet back on the ground. Okay, into our mountain climbers. So we're going to go into that plank position. Last round, bringing the knees in between the hands, pressing through the fingertips. Looking down at the mat or the floor or the carpet, whatever you're on. We've got 10 seconds left, nearly there. This is our last round, remember. Keep breathing. And releasing down. Excellent. Okay, so last exercise and of the last round, we're going to do our crunches. So we'll just lie back, take some breath into the belly, breathing in, feeling the belly rise, and then breathing out, letting it release. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And last one, breathing in and out. Excellent. Okay, so we're now going to go into our final round of crunches. So just lifting from the center point, trying to minimize the movement in the shoulders and the head. So it's coming from here. You could even put your hands here and feel the engagement. We've got 10 seconds left, nearly there. And releasing down. Excellent, well done. Okay, so what we're going to do just to finish off, we're going to take some breaths in and out the belly. So breathing in, feel the belly expand, and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And then just bring the knees to the chest and rock a little from side to side on your back. And then we can bring the knees in and make some circles with the knees in a clockwise direction. And then the opposite way. And then if you feel like it, we can take the hands and the feet and we're going to rock along the back. And rock all the way up to sitting. Okay, thank you very much for joining me today. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.